Hey, I wanted to talk to you about what happens when your life just gets thrown a little bit of a curveball, and you begin to get into that fight or flight moment and that flight or flight headspace, and it's really challenging to be able to map out your day as if you were to be productive when you're in that flow state. Whenever we have big events in our lives, like for example, I'll use the example of having a new child in my life 7 months ago. Jude was born, and that just threw my life completely out. And it was a real challenge to be able to maintain certain practices that I know kept me on a certain path. But to be able to refine them down to a point that made them not necessarily as time intensive, but understanding that being able to do, say, 10 minutes of exercise instead of 40 minutes of exercise, but consistently kept momentum going. So if you are in a state where something's happening at work or in your personal life where it's really throwing you, understand that momentum is absolute key, and that can come in the way of not necessarily being able to invest the same amount of time, but the same regularity is the key here. It's not about being able to if you have a newborn child, having to devote an hour and a half of your time to health and wellness or health and fitness. It can really be a matter of being able to do something every day or most days for 10 minutes. And then as your day and your schedule starts to open up, all of a sudden you have the imprints of being able to have that momentum to be able to lean on, so you can then build up slowly but surely. And I have been in a situation where I've been guiding so many dads with newborns like this, and it's incredible how much easier they have because they have had those structures in place initially during the birth of their children. And now when it comes time to be able to ramp up their commitment to themselves, it just becomes a natural process.